All you have to do is close your eyes and listen.
Welcome to episode 40 of TSGG Chat. I'm your host, Kevin Bork. With me this week, we've got Kailey. Hey, Kailey.
Hey, everybody.
Brett.
Hey.
Brennon.
Good to be back.
And Courtney.
Hello.
What's up, everybody?
Living the dream.
You're already
He's
disgruntled.
just picking on her.
What?
She used her fake hello voice.
It's like my customer
Like she's
service
so
hello.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
You fake.
Customer
Wait a
service
minute, I
in here?
am nice. That's rude.
No.
Yeah,
All right.
it's pretty rude.
You should see her competitive.
You don't want to
You
see
don't
that.
want to see competitive, Courtney.
You will never hear what she sounded like
She
a
sips
moment
the
ago.
Gatorade.
Also, you just
Competitively.
watch her cheat. So, I mean,
Cheater.
dude, she does bend the rules just a tad. We almost threw hands, but it's okay.
I have King Rex every hand somehow.
No,
Yeah, how
That's
did that
fucked
happen?
up.
I don't know.
That's
One card,
all right.
Interesting.
but she got it every round.
All right, move on. Move on.
Every time.
But she knows how to win.
I'm a winner.
Well, it's
really
easy
easy to cheat and
when
win.
you're
Ask
cheating.
Tom
Look at-
Brady.
Yeah, look
I'm
at the
not
Patriots.
cheating.
You know,
You guys are
Well,
just
he seems to be
salty.
doing all right. So
That's true. He's doing okay.
Well, we set a TSGG record for derailing the show.
12
2
seconds.
Congratulations, everybody. Be sure to follow us over at Twitter at the TSGG. Subscribe to us at youtube.com/society. Watch us live at mixer.com/TSGG_online. And you can get early access to us and watch us fuck it up for just $1 a month at patreon.com/TSGG.
The fuck ups are real. Those are actively
Real time,
Yeah.
all the
real
time.
fuck ups.
Free entertainment.
Not free. It's $1.
But it's worth
basically
that
free
dollar.
for the early access. Otherwise, it's free.
So if you do not happen to be on Twitter, you may have missed this morsel of information today. 50 million players are playing Apex Legends, and it launched a month ago.
That's incredible.
It's been a month. And they have 50 million players in a month. Congratulations to Vince and his team over at Respawn. That's amazing.
Wowza.
That's incredible.
They've also had like 8 tourneys already.
Yeah, they're doing it right. We're going to talk more about Apex a little bit later in the show because we have been playing it and we like it.
Brennan will not stop playing this game.
Somebody has turned into a battle royale machine.
I'm like, Brennan, let's play Anthem. Nah, man, Apex. Oh, okay,
Somebody
cool.
also hated the battle royale more than any other game.
Solo my favorite game of all time so that you can play Apex.
Anthem's good, man. It's not Apex.
Oh, that look.
He's just bad at Anthem.
He's just not denying his love for the battle royale now.
And you shouldn't.
Oh,
I'm not a Fortnite fan like some losers at the table, but
Shots fired.
no, there's just one.
I'm quitting.
some,
I'm literally
some
quitting.
Loser,
Thank you.
excuse me.
God, it's about time.
No, I'm
We
quitting.
just had to
this.
call you a loser?
You're quitting
No, I'm quitting
Fortnite.
this.
She's announcing it now.
Staying
No more
Fortnite.
Fortnite. Oh, she's keeping Fortnite. Sorry.
Oh, yikes.
Here's some news for today. As of today, Black Desert Online has launched for Xbox.
Nice.
The first edition will set you back $29.99, and it comes with, this is the standard edition, comes with a digital bundle that includes the full Black Desert game, 30-day value pack, a snow wolf dog pet, and 500 pearls to use in the game.
Snow Wolf Dog Pet.
You're
God.
getting it now. Huh?
MMOs.
That's right. And there's
I
a
could
couple
never
other editions that they
Ever
have too.
sink money into an MMO. Already did that with Neverwinter. Too
If
much
you
money.
guys want to
Too
see
much money.
more about this game, we actually have our first impressions of the beta on our YouTube channel, so check that out.
Mm-hmm.
I played it. I had a lot of fun with it.
No, I mean,
It looked a
it's a
little
fun
dated,
game,
right?
MMO.
Yeah, it does look a little bit dated.
But it is,
Given its
honestly.
age,
Black Desert's
that
been out
makes
for
sense.
quite a while.
I think it's been out since 2014
Mhm.
on PC. But there's a lot of endgame content there, so I think it'll do well. And it's a Xbox exclusive and PC.
Honestly, it's unlucky for them, the stuff that's coming out kind of at the same time, because the game might have had a better
Reception.
reception. There's the word. If we didn't have Metro, Anthem, Apex, 50 million people playing Apex right now. They're not hopping off anytime soon. Ask Brennan. There
are
the
others.
battle pass for that game isn't even out yet. So
And you got Division 2 coming out, and that's just, 2 weeks away? 1 week?
Sekiro.
I mean, Division 1 redone.
Ouch.
yeah, not a fan of it.
Well, a lot of people are looking forward to that one.
Did you play the beta,
Beta turned
I
me
did
off
not.
of it.
the open beta this
That
weekend?
was last weekend, right?
No,
It just happened. It just ended, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys play it?
I played it.
What do you think?
Division 1.
Division 1.
Still?
Division 1 vanilla before it was good.
Oh, man.
It's just so clunky to me. I can't, especially after playing a game like Anthem, like where flight is and movement is so fast and
I
agile.
hate
To
the
go
cover
back
of
to
Division.
the tactical cover-based
No,
shooting.
like Mass Effect's cover was fine. It was basically the same thing, but it was just clean. This is just so...
if it was tactical,
You still, stick on stuff?
Yes.
yeah, it's
Oh.
like super clunky. It's
I was
hard to
hoping
move
they were gonna
around.
refine
it.
that.
I don't
After
know.
all this time, they really should have been able to refine it.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like with Destiny when they said, okay, with Destiny 2, we're taking everything we learned from Destiny 1 and we're bringing it to Destiny 2, and then it
That
didn't
was
happen
just
at the
a lie.
beginning, and it finally happened with
No,
Forsaken.
no. They learned how best to take money from their customers with D1, and they
Right.
brought that to
So
D2
I wasn't
very
going
well.
there with it,
Yeah.
but the Division did kind of the same thing. They said, "Look, guys, we learned everything you guys wanted in Division 1. Now we're going to bring that to Division 2," and then it just kind of still has that same clunky movement. The guns all feel very, very similar. It's just kind of, it's got a new story, which I guess you don't really get to enjoy in the beta, but
Story
No,
was good
I
in the
guess
first one.
Yeah, the
I
story
will
was.
say.
yeah, oh yeah,
I
I enjoyed
enjoyed
the first
it.
game quite a bit.
yeah,
me too.
for sure. The game
was
game
very
itself
interesting.
is
Discovering the echoes and listening to the
Yeah.
things that were
and,
happening.
And you got to do those in the beta. There's a couple echoes to show you that system is still there, and the game and story itself, I'm sure will be very good. But it's just kind of the
So
same.
I had seen for the beta you were able to play some of the story missions and then
Yep.
get a taste of the end game.
You get the first 2 story missions, I think they are. I don't know if they're in that order, but you get 2 story missions. You get some PvP stuff, like their new game mode, and then you get a little bit of the end game stuff.
Did you get to go into the Dark Zone?
No, I never.
Oh, you didn't make it.
I played through the first 2 story missions, and I said, "Wow, this is Division 1 all
Too
over
familiar.
again," and
Yeah.
I'm not playing this. And then I went back to the other
But
games I was playing.
The Dark Zone was a lot of
Apex.
fun in the first one.
Oh, I
yeah.
love the Dark
Yeah,
Zone.
it was.
It was fun before they fixed it.
I loved hunting people. That was the best part. The PvP aspect of it was so fun.
There was no
So if they
downside to going rogue at that point. At the
No,
end of it,
yeah.
you didn't lose anything.
Nope.
I just randomly kill a bunch of people and steal their shit
Well,
Yeah.
that's the problem. Was the major
and
streamers
not get punished.
for the division were they went rogue. Like that's what they did, and it was cool to watch until they did that. Like there was no at that point there's no risk left, and nobody would go into only the rogue people would go into the dark zone, because if you went in trying to like loot or play that way, you weren't going to do anything because you were just going to get killed by rogues every time, because everybody would go rogue and it didn't matter. There was no downside to it for them.
Gun balancing issues. I mean, there were some guns that had like the same stats, but this one gun would absolutely shred people, and the other one was just trash.
It wasn't even that though. They had like the builds with the armor and stuff that you could basically be unkillable.
Yeah.
And they couldn't ever really balance them the right way. Every time they balanced one, it would nerf it into the ground, and then the next one would come out, and it was just, which is something that is really difficult with a PvP. So you do see that, but it's just, I hope there's none of that in the Division 2. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably pick it up towards the end of the year. I'm not gonna get it early. or
Yeah, I was
anything like that.
thinking. I was thinking maybe if I was going to play that one, it would probably end up being the fall game that I play.
Yeah.
But then I've been seeing some
fall
rumors.
game, huh? Not
Yeah.
my fall game, sir.
But then I've been seeing some rumors. One being the one we've already discussed on the show, and that being Cyberpunk coming out.
Mhm.
But there's also another rumor circulating, and that one is that the Last of Us Part 2 release date has been leaked.
Wow.
And for
Is
promo
that the
materials,
Cadbury Bunny, is that what that was?
I'm not really sure what that was. The promo materials are showing October.
That was actually a great Cadbury Bunny.
October of this year. And that would coincide with
don't
rumors
believe
that
that,
Sony's plan
would be
is to
interesting.
showcase their next gen system around that time this year. We had anticipated they were going to do it early, and then the rumors actually that they're going to do it sometime around October. So
Which would hype it up just in
Yeah.
time for holiday season.
So they would actually really be able to showcase the game more with it coming out and show how different it looks on PS5 or whatever they're going to call their next gen system.
Right.
So, I mean, it's not out of the scope of reality, I guess.
I mean,
but
Pokemon Sword and Shield also comes out in the October area. So
yeah,
That's my other fall game.
yeah,
yeah,
For
that's going to be
sure.
sick.
I'll have my
Pokemon Shield's
Switch
going to be
over
amazing,
here,
man.
my Cyberpunk
Yeah,
right
Pokemon
there, that'd
Sword.
be
All right,
nice.
keep it calm on that
It's
side
Team
of the table.
We're
Sword.
drawing a line on this table.
You're gonna be real sad.
Court, jump to the
Losers
side
are
real
going over there to the sword
quick. Jump
side.
to the side real quick.
When your
Champions.
ultimate Pokemon is like a giant shield block, you're gonna feel real dumb.
Yeah, you're getting Reggie Steel 2.0.
Oh, you mean when your
We're getting a
ultimate
sword
sword
over
attack
here.
gets blocked by my shield and I take you out? Okay.
It's gonna cut it right in half, you scrub.
Yeah, okay. Your sword's going to fall in half.
The table is literally
Pokemon
divided.
turned into Sekiro. All of a sudden, now we are literally swords and shields.
There's
Wait
no-
to hear the
Very few
steel
shields
sound.
in Sekiro.
Yeah, no shields.
That was my segue, guys. Come on.
You segued to
Good,
what?
good try.
Sekiro.
Sekiro event
He's,
today.
he's hopeful.
That was the best segue I've ever heard.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I mean, it's not a high bar in this show.
Oh,
Man.
Some salt.
wow. Anyway, so there's a lot of games coming out that are going to be insane and that
Yeah.
have kind of
Wait, hold on. Do you know why he had that much salt? Because he knows that he and I have a tournament in Sekiro coming up that he has no chance of winning.
Mhm.
That's
Is
why
that
he's
real?
already.
Do
he's
you really
already-
So-
have hope there? Do you think?
So
I saw him play
Sekiro
Dark
tournament
Souls.
I don't need to put any words
and
towards
MK
this.
tournament.
I'm gonna just let.
Actions will decide. Is what
I-
it's
I
gonna tell
mean-
you.
Are we gonna live stream that?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, all of
is
that
the
is.
plan.
So
Both of
here's what's happening for Sekiro.
No. We're gonna. Yeah, I have some
Sekiro
changes
comes
to throw at
out
that anyway. So
on
We
the
got
20
changes?
yeah.
Okay, well here shall I say what the plan was before you?
Nah. We'll surprise him with it when it gets closer to the date. Oh my God, it's March now, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
it's
coming
comes
up
out-
in like
comes out in the-
couple weeks.
and the 22nd.
All right, we'll announce it next show.
Next show,
There we go.
we will announce our plan, and we will buy tissues. 'Cause someone's gonna cry.
Consolation prize.
It's probably gonna be Brett.
You set
I'm
it
just
set up
gonna
like the old
watch.
Final Fantasy consolation prize from Final Fantasy 7.
I'm going to enjoy this
The
because
old
Brennan is
man.
going to sweat this so hard,
He is.
and you don't understand
He's
it.
gonna sweat so hard. I'm not, and I'm probably gonna get wrecked right in the beginning. And
Yes.
that's it.
You don't.
It's gonna be great.
You've never seen the Dark Souls sweat for real.
I haven't.
There-
But this time he's not going to be hyped up on Mountain Dew.
Oh no,
So-
his secret weapon.
Dun dun
the
dun.
Dark Souls adrenaline.
He's without it. Will he be able to pull out that skill?
He's played a lot of Apex.
Will
I
he
watched the
fail?
gunfight last night. So
Totally different game style though.
I know.
It's all about reflexes, especially in Sekiro. Seeing the blocks you have to land.
Yeah, I have. And it happened.
GR.
So yeah, talk about that event today.
Oh, they just did a really cool event. Basically, they invited a lot of content creators to see. I'm not sure if they showed, if they've got a whole section of the game to demo. I'm sure they did, but they didn't show that. Eric's Gaming actually was posting on his Instagram all the stuff they were doing. They had an actual sword trainer come out and like kind of teach people the fighting techniques that you'll see in the game.
Of the shinobi.
Yeah. They had a lot of exhibits set up just showing off the art of the game and the design team. Just a really cool event to try and build a little bit of hype with the game coming. And I'm sure we're going to see a lot of footage coming out from the creators that did get invited, who did get to record stuff. I'm sure there's NDA stuff in the works, but
Probably within a
in
week
the
or
coming
so.
weeks, it'll
Yeah.
definitely be coming out. So I'm
Previews,
excited.
stuff like that.
Yep, I'm excited to see that kind of stuff.
I'm excited for the landscapes.
Yeah, they've
From is
actually been
always so
releasing
good with
their
that.
own trailers for
Yep.
some of the villains and stuff that you're going to see in there.
A lot of them on Twitter.
Yeah, and they look great. Like the design is
They
so
always
good.
do.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what they're known for. The
Yeah.
massive boss fights that make you want to cry.
A lot of the bosses are going to be human this time around, I feel.
Well, yeah.
But this time, there will be no aid.
Yeah, but I feel like the boss fights will be easier as well because of
No.
the resurrection system.
You can only resurrect up to 2 times per fight.
Yeah, but
Well,
still,
to be fair, that does give me a lot of...
yeah. How many
But they
times did you
also said
die
it's
in like the
harder.
final 30 seconds of a boss
They
fight
said-
where they had like this much health and you just
Because of the resurrection, they said it's harder because they have to balance that, where
Yeah.
you can't just easily win a fight with resurrection.
I wonder if
What do you think about the skill system and stuff?
I'm
You like that?
excited.
I mean, I'm still a little bit worried about everything with that just because they did make changes from Dark Souls.
You don't lose your souls when you die. I am hype.
Yeah.
Jump off all the ledges I want to in this game.
Well, there's no fall damage in this one, is there?
No, you. I mean, if you jump into a chasm,
I mean,
of
yeah,
death,
naturally
you're gonna
that's
die.
gonna die, but I don't think
I hope
there's
that
fall
he does
damage.
that.
Oh,
in the
first
stream.
time I see that giant snake, I'm launching myself. We're fighting.
That would be cool.
There's still a chance for me in this.
But I hope that snake appears.
I hope it does.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. I was a little concerned with all the changes they made, and I've talked to people who feel the same way. Actually, the narrative director for Dragon Age 4 and I were talking on Twitter. John Epler is his name, and he was talking about how that's something that he's concerned about, was that they've made these changes and they've gone away from that, and he was a big fan of Bloodborne. Yikes. But
Bloodborne is a huge success, guys.
yeah, and I like Bloodborne.
I like Bloodborne quite a
He just
bit.
said it was the best Dark Souls game, and that's
It's Dark Souls light, is
Yeah.
what it is.
Well, I mean, that appeals to a certain market because
Yeah.
they don't want to get into it. Like,
grind.
Dark Souls 3 was easy compared to the others.
Okay, Dark Souls 2 was easy.
Compared
Dark
to
Souls
the
1
others.
was the only difficult
Dark
game. And
Souls 2
Demon Souls.
I was going to say,
for me.
Demon Souls
Demon
was
Souls was hard.
brutal.
Made way less sense as well in Dark Souls 2. Like the actual.
Well, that's because Miyazaki wasn't the narrative director
Yeah.
for Dark Souls 2, which is why he tried his best to tie it together in the third, which he did well because he's a fucking genius. But
Yeah. That's true.
But yeah, I'm super excited for it. There's just so many games coming out that I can't. Even...
I cannot wait to watch this battle, and I can't wait to help plan what
gonna
the
happen.
tournament's going to look like.
Next week, you will know exactly what the plan is.
Because we will know, basically.
we will figure it out finally. Other news for Nintendo Switch, they are getting Friday the 13th, the game. Ultimate Slasher Switch Edition.
Ooh.
That's the actual title for it. It's coming with all the DLC. It's coming this spring. That's pretty cool.
I'm just saying, Dead by Dawn's a much better.
Dead by Daylight.
Court, you
Dead by
played.
Daylight. You're right.
Court played a lot of Friday.
I did.
She did.
I did.
She was the master.
But I like scary games. So of
Dead by
course I did.
Daylight's better.
Dead by Daylight is better.
Dead by Daylight.
It's better.
You played with
okay.
randoms, didn't you?
Okay, first of all, no.
The answer is yes.
She played
The
with
answer is
Carol.
no. Yeah, I played with Carol.
Carol. That's why
Carol.
you didn't think Dead by Daylight was as good. Because Carol's bad.
I just
Needless
didn't
to
like
say,
how
the
little you
hag
had to do.
got them a lot.
I
The
just
Hag did suck.
Hag was hard. She was quick.
yep.
The invisible guy was easy because he had to turn uninvisible to hit you, so you could get the hell away from him. But
Yeah.
So, Court, what were you saying?
she doesn't.
I
know.
don't remember. Sorry.
Anyway,
She's
She's
More
gonna
about
talk
Friday.
the,
Yeah, talk about Friday.
Oh, well, I was just going to compare the two because I feel like in Dead by Daylight, all you have to do is fix the generators, find the door.
That is
And then
absolutely
leave.
what you have to do. Yes.
And then in Friday, there's so much more you have to do in order to escape. And I just felt like that was more fun. You have to put in the car battery, get the keys, find the gas, and you get to hit them back.
Leave your teammates.
Well, yeah, but
It's
Don't
more of a
suck.
chance that Jason's going to get you.
go ahead.
No.
Yeah.
Good monsters or killers in Daylight were like impossible to beat.
I wouldn't say.
Well, it's so fun.
Like good
It was super
players
fun.
that were
It was a
actually
fun
good
game.
at
I'm not a big
killers
horror
are
game
super
fan.
fun. Because and we had some of the like our most exciting games against people that were like super good at being the killer, And when I played Jason, I did not enjoy that game at all.
Friday.
When you
Well,
played,
Played
I
as
played as
Jason?
Jason and I played as the kids, and I did not like it at all.
neither one.
the
No, I was
campers.
not.
Okay,
I didn't
well.
enjoy that game.
Counselors.
Yeah, sorry.
Whatever they are.
The camp.
Didn't enjoy it. Maybe it's because I don't enjoy the movies, and I went in with a bad attitude. I was like, this is dumb.
Ooh.
I mean,
Friday
you guys get
X
scared at different
was the
things,
best.
so
Oh, wow.
That was sarcasm, in case you can't pick up on that.
Yeah.
As they were in a fucking spaceship, and then he launched into like crystal from space. Stupidest movie I've witnessed in my lifetime.
It was.
Spoilers.
But I did very much like Kane Hodder as Jason, and that was his last one. Just so you know.
thanks for that, Laura.
Thanks.
This is your movie trivia moment for the day.
Yeah, but did you play the other mode?
Did you play
No,
the
I
DLC?
Hated the game.
Did you get all the DLC for that Friday? 'Cause
No.
this Switch edition comes with all of it. So
No.
What's
the
the
only
price
thing
point on
I
it?
bought was
price point
the
is
VD.
not on here, and neither is the release date, other than spring.
Okay, fair enough.
So we'll have more information on that as soon as we get it.
Come spring.
But you get the only
So
thing
in
you
like
don't
2
get
weeks.
is the Jason character that was
Oh, where we
exclusive to the Kickstarter people. But you get everything else.
Got another month and a half of winter.
Oh, we can talk about Spellbreak a little bit.
I mean, literally
We can.
spring is in
you know anything about it?
like 2 weeks.
I know that it's another battle royale,
It is
but this time it's with sorcery.
correct.
Okay, I'm down.
It is.
Yeah, I'm
actually
pretty
very
down
good
for that too.
High
But that's
fantasy.
PC only, is it not?
currently.
Ah.
But it's also an alpha build.
Okay,
So
and the Omen will be.
they
in.
have.
nice.
There. I don't know if you guys ever played Gigantic, but that was like a MOBA
No.
where you actually had to when the game came out first, you were like
So
founder status. That's
Hatred
what it was.
of
That's what I
MOBAs
was thinking of.
began, by the way. just
Founder
in case you're
status.
wondering.
That's what Spellbreak's in right now. If you go to their website, play Spellbreak. I think it's .com, playspellbreak.com. They've got a bunch of different packs listed what you can actually buy to get into the alpha play right now, which is only PC. However, the game itself is based around basically it is a battle royale, except you build, you use spells, and the spells in this game are just so cool to watch. You have different varieties, you have different elements, and it really, honestly, to me, looks like the best battle royale over Apex because of the variety that you can do. Apex, I love Apex, but it has the certain guns that are very limited. In this, there are so many different things that you can do and so many spells. It just looks so good. And it's only an alpha.
battle royal.
They are currently in closed alpha.
That's what those packs I was talking about. The founder status packs you can get. They are.
So we got them
you
right
get-
here.
You get immediate access. Yes.
So for the founder packs, they are $49.99. They have Mage Pack, Battle Mage Pack, Master Pack. That's $120. The Battle Mage is $80.
I think they have a
Is there anything
$29.99.
past the 120?
No.
Okay. I'm going to be missing $120 in my bank account.
So the Mage Pack is $49.99. $49.99. It comes with access to all future test phases and launch, the Mage role in Discord, and will include $35 worth of in-game currency, an exclusive Mage in-game avatar and badge, and more coming soon. That's $50. The Battle Mage Pack has access to all future test phases and launch, Battle Mage role in Discord. At launch, you would get $60 worth of in-game currency, exclusive Mage in-game avatar and badge, exclusive Battle Mage in-game avatar and badge, and more. And that's $80. Then the Master Pack gives you access to all future test phases and launch, a Master role in Discord. At launch, it will include $150 worth of in-game currency, exclusive Mage in-game avatar and badge, Battle Mage in-game avatar and badge, Master in-game avatar and badge, and more. And that's $120. So for $120, you get $150 worth.
When
yeah,
the game
so
launches.
that's really
At
So
launch.
because they're recognizing your investment in the game is what
Right.
they're doing. So it's honestly, if you watch the videos on this game, it looks so good. It's so
Is it first person, third person,
Third
top
person.
down?
it's third person, but it's not flat. Like when you think of battle royales, you think of like Fortnite, Apex. They're on kind of one level. It's mostly they're like you have high ground and things like that, but this is like you have spells that cast you into the air and you're shooting down at people. And like in one of the spells I saw is like kind of an ice bridge. Think Frozone from The Incredibles. You're shooting around on an ice bridge and people are trying to shoot you with their spells, and it's a really pretty game as you're showing us here. Our viewers can't see that, but definitely check out.
A lot of detail in this.
Yeah, and like you said, they have it in closed alpha, and those closed alpha players are allowed to show it. So there are videos online on YouTube and stuff. And the game is just super pretty. I honestly think it
That is
competes
really gorgeous.
with Apex when it does come out because it's just incredible, but it's not free.
We're just looking at
So
screenshots.
is it just a single map, or are there going to be more than one?
I think there's only the single map currently, but that's kind of the battle royale scheme. Is that release maps as you go?
Yeah, I was going to say, I get
Well,
so tired
not
of
if
playing
you're
the same
Fortnite.
thing over
Then
and
you
over
just
again.
want snow on your
that's
map.
why I'm excited for this one is because I've always been like a wizard. Like that's always the role I play in RPGs and everything. And this one you have so many different builds, so many different like.
So they have their headline is we're building a new battle royale RPG featuring epic magic combat. Weave spectacular spell combinations and craft strategic builds in your quest for survival.
Yeah.
Craft
Did you just
really
discover
threw
there's
me
a T in that
through
word?
a loop right there.
Craft.
Craft, that's a hard word, man.
Craft.
You got 5 letters in it. You're getting up there.
But yeah, so the game itself, I'm actually super excited for. I've been watching it. The first time I actually saw it was on Facebook, but then they've been tweeting about it. They've been talking with their closed alpha people, a few of them that I follow on Twitter, and
So
I'm
battle
honestly really
royale
excited for it.
battle royale plus an RPG.
Yeah.
So that's really interesting.
You're going to be doing custom builds for spell combinations and stuff. So, yeah, that's
So I don't know if you
something
earn
to
them or
keep
if you
an
have to
eye
pick
on.
them up in the battle royale style. I'm not sure how it works, but honestly, the variety that I've seen has me super excited for the game. The mobility, like I said, the person was sliding around on ice, and it was just he was moving so fast. I don't know how anybody would have hit him.
Just throw a fireball at the ice bridge. Nah.
And there's just a lot of
Brennan's
stuff. In
like,
that
I
that
have
I'm excited
plans.
For. Yeah.
Definitely something to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
I wasn't kidding. 120 getting thrown at that.
$120, you get $150 worth, yeah.
Not buying
And that's
all
like
that.
skins
I'm
and
only
things
seeing
like
PC
that,
on
so-
here, though, so.
Yeah, they tweeted. The developer was tweeted at this weekend when I was looking at it about how basically he was tweeting how excited he is for us to see the game, and then somebody said, "Oh, well, I wish it was on console," and he said, "Patience, my friend," and then
So it will.
So-
yeah,
most
If
likely-
I'm
it
expecting
succeeds,
it.
yes.
I'm expecting it, but it's not anything confirmed. But he is the main
But
developer of the game.
when it comes to console, do we think we're going to see Founders Packs like this, or will they
I wouldn't expect-
milk
Probably
it?
not.
Yeah,
I-
they're gonna
yeah.
milk it. I have one more piece of news this week, and it's about a game.
Oh, well, one more thing on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you get a Founders Pack on PC, I'm wondering if you might be able to transfer it.
Probably
Yeah, probably not.
not. If you're a Sony fan.
Well,
Definitely not for Sony.
Definitely not for Sony, but Xbox and PC are very back and forth, so I'm not
You
sure.
should
if
be
you'd
able to. It'll probably be like Fortnite where you can transfer your profile
Right.
between the two.
Yeah.
So that would be
If
be
the
something
dev
We'll have
is
to
very
look into
open to
that
that.
and see what we can
Yeah.
find out.
So the last up is about Days Gone.
Ooh.
None of us are really excited for this one, but I did like this piece of information that's come out about it. So the
It's been
campaign,
canceled.
it is not. It's coming out next month, and the campaign is going to be at least 30 hours long, and
30 hours for who?
30 hours is what they said as an average.
Well, it
And
takes
they-
about 3.5 hours per horde just to kill all 17,000 they have on screen.
I mean,
They
that's
announced that
accurate.
there will be 6 hours of cinematics in the game, which if you do that by a 30-hour campaign, that's a 80% gameplay, 20% cutscene, which is a good ratio for a game.
Mhm.
So that's at least one positive I can give to Days Gone.
What was KH3 like?
50.
70, 30
You're not talking
cutscene?
about Kingdom Hearts right now.
Oh my god.
Days Gone comes out on April 26th.
Woo.
But that's it.
Why you gotta belittle the game like that?
I'm
I know.
just not.
You don't know about this. It could be a sleeper.
It's another
It's
zombie
not.
horde game.
Never know, man.
Just
Did
like
you
all the
watch
other zombie
the
horde
build?
games.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Maybe cult classic, but
I
I don't see
mean,
anything past that.
it has the
Like Left 4
misfortune of
Dead?
being released 3 days after MK11. So,
I mean, it's in one of the best gaming years ever.
yep.
It's not gonna.
And it's just another zombie horde game.
and it's just another zombie horde game.
Is it though?
Yes.
Could have a compelling
From
story.
everything I've
I mean,
seen,
it's less than that actually, because at least Left 4 Dead and stuff have cool crafting systems. With
Dead Rising.
Dead
That's
Rising.
the only good thing about Dead Rising. I've
We'll
played
just have to
every
see
one of
what
those,
it. We'll have to see. I think Jake said he was the one that was going to get that.
Yeah, he's grabbing this one, so we will have videos of it.
We'll have to see. To see what it's like.
Yeah.
And who knows? It could be.
Games have
a
changed my mind
sleeper game.
before. So
Yeah. Me too.
Look
One
at
game has
Apex.
changed my
I
mind.
never wanted to play a battle royale in my life when
either.
that game out. So
Now we play it.
And then it's so much fun. Even I'm playing it.
Yeah. Even Kailey jumped in. And she despised Fortnite when I showed it to her.
That's terrible.
I mean, it's a horrible game. So
Played by
backed you up.
horrible.
I'm getting bullied again. So
Hey, you can enjoy it if you like it. It's just not my deal.
yeah, I'm not getting bullied by you.
They put cannons and stuff in the game now.
What's season 8?
Hey, did you see they're thinking about bringing a res system into Fortnite?
Did you see-
Weird.
Wonder where they got that idea.
What
Did
could
you
have
see the system
inspired
they
it?
actually brought in already?
What?
Oh, you didn't know?
The
They-
relaunch.
No.
No, he knows.
The ping system?
Oh,
Oh,
no,
yes,
yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah,
did
They
see
that.
totally
He just
stole
didn't
that.
think
Said
of
they
it.
were working on it for a long time, but
About
well,
2
yeah,
months.
probably
they
the
were-
same with the res van too.
Yeah, they've been working on that.
Did you see
all the
that?
time.
That leaked the art for their van.
oh no,
It's
I
going to
didn't.
bring you back in. It's a van that
And then you
resurrects people.
re-jump.
Yeah. Wow. Never seen it before.
I
Very
wonder if they'll be
original.
marked on the map
Shut
and
up,
if you can
Epic.
ping them. I bet you can.
Still have to give him credit for
What's season 8?
making it as big as it was.
It's a lot of stuff
Totally.
put in together.
What's the main thing?
Well,
It's got
okay,
like
kind of
pirates.
like pirates, probably. It's got like lagoons and volcanoes.
is it the same map?
There are creatures
Yep.
again, right? Didn't they bring zombies back?
No,
There's some kind of creatures.
no, that's
Oh
just
no,
a
that's
skin.
skin. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So something that's actually cool that's happening, and it's the you're gonna have to help me here. It's the what? The creative
Creative mode.
mode.
That's been in there for a while.
That's-
No,
Yeah.
no. This
No, it's in a
this is
while
season
back.
8 an
Oh,
edition. What is the island called?
You're talking about Weezer?
Yeah,
I think it's just called Weezer.
is it?
Yeah, I think it's Weezer's Island or something.
On this island, there are 4 tracks from Weezer's upcoming album that play. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
They have done really well with music stuff. Like they had Marshmello, so that's pretty cool.
But didn't Weezer have something island?
Island in the Sun was
Yeah.
the name of the song.
How can that not be the name of the island? Seriously.
Lack of creative
I
talent.
don't know.
Because
I mean,
Not
he
as many
probably
people
doesn't own
could,
the license for that, so
Maybe.
that
But
group-
they have 4 unreleased tracks in the game.
yeah, I know, but
That's nuts.
that's different licensing stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know you know what I mean. So I don't know. They've done some really cool things, and you're right. Epic has done an amazing job with Fortnite to keep it relevant for as long as they have, and to make as much money as
Got
they
those
did in it.
9-year-olds hooked.
Yeah, well,
All
see
the-
what
all
they
the
did. They came up
9-year-olds.
watching Bob the Builder, and then Epic was like, "We put this in a video game."
They're gonna want
they
it.
lost their damn minds.
Oh man.
And you got
Apologize
I mean,
to
it's-
all the grown people who play Fortnite.
It's a
and
it's a
everyone
hard
who
thing
watches
to
Bob
keep
the Builder.
innovating, especially when you have so many new things that are really blowing up quickly.
Yeah.
So whether or not they were actively developing a ping system or a res system,
They
which I
weren't.
am pretty
No
confident
way.
they weren't, but I don't blame them for trying to find new ways to keep their game relevant and new ways to keep people
Copycat
enjoying.
industry. Just like
that,
any
that
other.
really is the thing. Like we can pick on them for it, but honestly, when you see something cool like that in a video, like this happens all the time in video games.
Yeah,
You
that's
see-
PUBG how they did.
Whoa! You see a cool kind of mechanic that you like, and
A lot of
you put
people
it in
still
your
play
game.
PUBG.
So that's
I'm just saying, like Epic ripping off
Yeah.
PUBG and then making
Doing it better.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what
But-
Apex did.
but you
Yeah.
don't hear
I
Epic.
didn't-
You don't hear Epic
doing it
complaining.
better, or just appealing to a larger fan base.
Well,
And making it
Mm-hmm.
hand in
free.
hand.
So
They
'Cause
did the
PUBG
business
has
better.
really good gunfights. Some of the
True.
best bullet physics I've ever played. But that's
I mean,
just
it
my
also
take.
gets hacked.
And then you
constantly.
played Apex.
Does have very good bullet drop in Apex.
I
also
got a
has
hold of
ghost
that.
bullets.
Got my hands on that Havoc last night.
Do you like it?
I did.
I'm not a Havoc fan. If it has the turbocharger on it, but otherwise that just takes too long to spin up, just like the Devotion.
We stuck with our regular guns.
R301,
R301, Spitfire.
If you can get a Mastiff,
Kevin's like,
get
I
the
don't want to
Mastiff.
use a Spitfire.
What?
I don't.
Why?
Because he's
Because
stupid.
I want to use
He wants to use a Mozambique.
Mozambique.
He's
2 to the chest, 1 to the head.
no.
And you're still alive. I already killed you.
You've
You shot
broken
me.
my normal armor. Congratulations.
You shot me 3 times and you're dead. A streamer though, Dizzy, I think it was, did do Dizzy, who is
Previous kill holder.
correct.
Record.
He did do a 2 Mozambique challenge and win the game. So
Good for him.
good for
Well,
him.
when you're that good,
Yeah, correct.
you can melee and win.
Yeah, this is correct.
Punch,
Yeah.
punch, punch.
It did happen, so I have to give your Mozambique some respect.
No,
Don't.
you
No,
don't
you don't.
actually
No,
have
don't.
to.
Don't do it.
Just Dizzy.
Just
gets
give Dizzy
for
respect
that,
for
I
that.
think.
Yeah. I don't actually use the gun. I wish I
You're
could
lying.
though.
I saw.
I mean,
He
if
picked
you
it up
absolutely
yesterday.
have to.
I did not pick it up.
I would
pinged
rather
it.
use my
If
fist.
Kept pinging it for you guys.
That was
I would-
funny.
I do use my fist instead of a Mozambique if I come across one instead.
I don't blame you.
Do 14 damage with a headshot with a Mozambique.
So Courtney, what
so.
are your favorite weapons of Apex?
Spitfire and
Stole that from me.
okay, I called that first. And the R301.
Definitely stole that one from me.
Okay,
You
And
just
the
said it
wingman.
in reverse.
I didn't steal it. Those are my favorite guns. They're
The
the same
wingman
because
is
they're the
nasty.
best.
Like,
I can't.
I love the wingman.
Me too.
I was using that yesterday.
Wingman.
That's so good.
I've
Every
seen really good
gunfight we
gameplay
get in,
for
I
that.
just feel like a god with the
Oh,
wingman.
I'm
it's
really
so
bad
good.
with it.
I'm not even concerned.
I'm also very bad with the Wingman.
Yeah.
I run Spitfire R301.
Yep.
And if I can't find a Spitfire, then I go R301 Peacekeeper.
What are the other
Yep.
assault rifles? Anybody name them all?
Hemlock,
Not that one. The other one.
The flatline.
Spitfire,
Flatline.
Flatline.
I think
I
I
was
used
using the
that the other
flatline
day.
last
Heavy
night.
ammo. The flatline is
Flatline
I
is
like
very
that
good.
one.
I like that one.
And
So I
I
was
think I was
using
using
that, the
Devotion
wingman.
last. The Flatline in Devotion. I think that was the
Yeah.
one good round that I
Devotion,
had.
if you can take care of the recoil on Devotion, you can wreck people. You can shred them because it fires so many rounds just so quickly that you can wreck people with it. The problem is that if they have something like the R301, the Spitfire,
They're gonna win.
They're gonna shred you
Before
because
it's fully spun
before
up.
you can spin it up, you're dead.
Especially if they have a purple extended mag on.
The R301 shoots so straight
I rip
without
people
attachments
apart
on it.
R99 too.
R99 too. Yeah.
R99 has
R99
more
shoots
recoil though.
so fast though. You empty a clip in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, you really do.
If you miss any shots too, they
That's
live.
over. Yeah. And the reload speed is not that great.
Well, all the guns have.
If you're using
I feel similar.
R99, you're pretty close range. You shouldn't be missing shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Shouldn't.
I just like the wingman.
Shouldn't.
Got in a
really
situation
used
last
the
night
wingman
where I
yet.
didn't have any grenades left, and I probably could have won the game if I had one.
Was in
I
a
don't wanna talk
situation
about
last
it.
night.
We were sitting there in the game room and we were yelling at him, and all of a sudden he just dies. It's like,
What's your
Nothing I
highest
could
kill
do.
count so far?
yeah, we're all looking
I
at
have-
Courtney because
I have no
I only
idea.
have one.
Okay, highest I've seen Courtney's is 8.
It could be it. If I
My own is
don't
9.
actually know.
Mine's 11.
4. I had one good round.
You should
How
have
many
one
kills
good
do you
round.
have total?
9 or 10.
Oh man.
332.
To be fair, I haven't played the game very much.
That's true.
How about you, Court?
And,
I don't know on the top of my head. I don't have a main, so I jump around.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
she
a
was playing
lifeline man.
Bangalore last night.
Yep.
see, I still haven't found my 1-2 weapon combination. I'm still testing them.
I'm telling you, man. Just pick up an R301.
Pick up a Spitfire.
I
I, don't
haven't-
understand why you didn't.
Pick up both.
I did pick up the Spitfire. I just didn't like it.
Spitfire
He
with
just
an
didn't
extended
use it.
mag has
No,
60 rounds.
there's no way
in
you
it.
didn't
I mean,
like it.
You just empty the
Maybe
clip.
Maybe I didn't use it.
You don't
Maybe
even
I-
have to
No,
pick up so
because
much
then you
damage.
died.
In the beginning, I was
40 body shots.
I really
That's
well. See,
We've also established Kevin's never going to be in charge of being jump master.
No,
what?
you're
I
a
picked the
Brennon.
best spots.
You're a
Now,
Brennon.
the worst.
I have 20 wins at this point. So
We drop the same spot every game at this point.
Skull
Oh,
Town.
well,
where you
you're
go?
a Brennan at
Skull Town
the
every
beginning.
game.
The beginning, Brennan.
The beginning
Yeah,
Brennan.
that was
So it's
pretty
either
bad.
if you're flying in on Skull Tide, out of the mouth, it's Skull Town. If you're flying on the other side, it's the little village right above Runoff. I forget what it's called, but
Smoke.
every time I've dropped there, I've won ever. So
So I've,
So now he's become
I've made a
superstitious about it.
decision. I made a decision.
Yep.
Whenever I am jump master from now on, drop ship. That's where I'm going.
Dead.
Um,
It's still on.
what happened last time?
After you went to bed last night, I was in a rando match.
Actually,
And we landed on jump ship, and nobody was there. It was just my team,
That does
and we got
happen
all the good
sometimes.
loot. It was
Nice.
awesome.
they fixed jump ship, just in case no one noticed. The crates don't fly off into space anymore. They actually stay on the ship.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
If you've never been
did.
rezzed on the loot ship, when you get rezzed, you would always fly off. Like you
Or
just-
if you died, your crate would float up in the sky
and
forever.
Nobody could res you.
Nope. Pathfinders could get to it.
Pathfinder can, yeah.
Yeah.
They can
I've seen videos.
tether to it.
They either use their grappling hook when it's still in range, yes, or they zip line up to it.
Zip line all the way up to it. You can hit it. I've seen that too.
You can put your thing on a crate.
Yeah, it'll go all the way to it.
Now you just
Makes
gotta hit
sense.
X fast enough to grab their stuff.
Yep.
Or square, I guess, if you're a PlayStation player.
Pleb.
Why? Why do that?
That's basically what I said, I thought. So.
It was implied.
I Apex as a whole, man, it's taken over right now. 50 million players in a month, like awesome job. Like you said, great
They
for
beat
you, Respawn.
they beat Fortnite's record actually.
Mm-hmm.
Not concurrent players record. Fortnite still has that. It's like 7.9 million. Which
That's
is
insane.
Insane.
Yeah. It's not
That's
that anymore.
That's some great server development on their part.
Not anymore.
MK11 will beat it.
So hopeful.
MK might have like 200,000 concurrent, maybe.
That'd be great for them.
That would
if
be
that
excellent.
was.
I don't like what NetherRealm's doing with their roster release. Not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either. They're
I'm not a fan
Really
of the
slow.
roster. Well,
Especially if that
bring
leak
new
turns out to be true.
characters. Why is Geras the only new one?
Because innovation's hard. Look at Apple.
oh,
Wow.
I'm attacking everybody today.
don't do it.
Well then.
I mean, Apple does pretty well. They just watch Samsung. Anyway.
And then they just patent everything they could think of patent and then sue you.
I'm feeling very attacked today.
Oh, you're an Apple user too? I didn't even know.
God damn
Oh,
it.
I knew. It was directed at you.
Yeah, I felt it.
I can tell you for certain who this show is not sponsored by.
Oh, that's okay. Samsung, though.
Where you at, Samsung? Doing you a solid right now.
Honestly, though, I'm so excited for the games that are coming out. And Anthem is awesome.
Anthem
It's got
is
some
very
problems.
great.
Yeah,
got
but
everything
we've
I wanted in it,
also
though.
been playing another game that you have finally been able to play.
Correct.
The game of your dreams that your brother would not let you play.
No.
He still doesn't. I just had to go solo.
He is part of the Dominion.
Literally.
Pretty much.
He is.
If I had a choice of BioWare, I would be.
Oh.
That could be future.
No,
Evil's always
No,
the
they
best
hinted it.
choice.
no, that's not.
No way.
didn't hear
It's
it?
future.
No way.
Faye discussed it.
It was a short discussion
Yeah.
that ended with no.
Well, your guy said, "What do you mean that could happen?" And then, yeah. Spoilers, by the way.
You're not supposed to say it after. Spoil
I mean, it
stuff.
wasn't really a spoiler because I didn't say when she discussed it or how she discussed it. It's
Just stop.
And now
is
you're just
Faye?
digging that hole in
Duh.
paper.
who is Faye? You meet her in the first 5 seconds of the game.
Well, there's
I
no
mean,
spoiler.
he hasn't played, so
He has played.
I'm level 19, guys. I've played plenty.
He just wouldn't play with me, so that I just.
So
I was
he's
like,
just
I was
thwarting
like,
you.
I was like, fine, I'm playing
I've
myself.
played with him. I just wouldn't play at that time.
When
'Cause I was playing Apex
Correct.
with my buddy.
so you're deliberately
so then I went and played
sabotaging
Octopath
Brett's.
Traveler and cried in my room by myself.
That seems
Brett
My-
just needs to get
My
friends.
little gecko. Got my
Not wrong.
gecko and I got my
Can't just
Switch.
have me.
That's all I
Yeah.
needed.
I can't devote all my time.
No, gecko and the Switch. That's how I make up for
We'll
when Brennan
play.
abandons me.
I gotta get back into it. I'm jonesing. It's been 5 days now.
So good. I
We have the
took
whole setup downstairs in the living room, so
Yeah, he
Oh,
chose
yeah.
Apex last night too. I don't know what his.
I
problem
didn't
is.
choose.
You did. You
It was chosen.
nobody chose that for
No,
you.
because Apex is a game I can pick up and play a couple rounds and then go to bed. Anthem is not that game.
correct.
Anthem is a
Could be.
game I need to pick up and play for at least 3 to 4 hours.
so tonight.
12. 12 hours.
No, but that's how it is because when you get in there,
That's
you just
exactly what I said.
you start doing the stronghold. Stronghold takes about an hour.
Well, once
40
I get to
minutes,
endgame
maybe.
grind, I will not sleep.
Yeah.
Because when I start getting legendary loot drops, and it'll be, okay, this is the last stronghold, and then I get a legendary drop, I'm like, all right.
Well, we gotta test it
one
out.
More, one more,
You gotta
one
test
more.
it out. You can't just get a legendary and not test it out.
Correct. So
For 3 hours.
naturally,
Has to
you
be
gotta
a
make
thorough
sure
test.
every
You gotta test
enemy
it,
on the,
and
in
then
the
you have to
game gets
perfect
hit
it.
perfectly.
Yeah. A thorough test must be done.
So at that point, that's when our second review. We didn't even talk about the first review.
We didn't.
Uh,
We did a review.
Our
I did one.
early game review has been released.
My
onto
first
our
ever
YouTube.
video review.
Yay.
I'm very proud of it. I think we did okay.
I liked it.
I think I did
good.
all right.
You sounded like a narrator.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was
You're either
good.
going to like it or you're going to sleep. One or the other.
His
If you go
voice
to
is
sleep, you'll
so-
wake up happy and you can thank me later.
His voice is so soothing.
And the end game content review will be a secondary one we have coming out later.
What do you think? Maybe 8 months? I mean, they have.
I took an extra day off this week, so I'll be at end game content soon.
They've got. I was really thinking 6 to
That's
8 months.
dedication.
Like,
Oh, you want to see? Well,
Yeah.
I think we should do 3
you think so?
because you're thinking like post launch content,
Yeah.
like stuff they're adding to the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should do the one you've done is early game story kind of stuff.
All right. The one
And
I
then-
did basically goes from when you start to when you get to the end game. I
Right.
didn't really touch on the end game. stuff.
Exactly, and that's what
That's
I'm
what
saying.
part
Like,
two
I
should
think
be.
we do one about the grind in the end game, and then later on, like you're saying, 6 to 8 months,
When
we
the
definitely talk
cataclysm
about
hits.
Yeah.
the cataclysm, all of the stuff they're doing in the new seasons and stuff they've announced so
Yeah.
much going forward. We've
I think
seen
a seasonal revisit would be good.
because I know there's a lot coming to it, and they've said that the story isn't even the story missions. When you finish those, that's not the end of the story. No credits roll, nothing like that. This
No,
this
credits
is a,
roll.
This is a continued. Sorry, I meant after the credits roll. There's nothing. That's not the end. It's continuing on from there. So they plan on releasing more story content. They plan on releasing a lot more for the game. So I'm excited to see where it comes. I'm actually super excited because the store resets in about 3 hours, and I have 80,000 coin to spend. So
Yeah, and I think we're gonna get something brand new tonight.
I can't wait to see it.
Brett didn't sleep for like 3 days, so
Would you like me
pretty
to
accurate.
tell you how the story ends?
No,
you
Do,
stop that.
but then say spoilers afterwards.
Yeah, that's the way you do it, right?
that's correct.
I'm like, whoops.
TSGG original right there.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. So I'm playing as a ranger.
Interceptor
I love it.
never was going to change.
Started
Storm.
playing as a
I feel like
Colossus too. I love that
A
too.
whirling god of blades.
So I got actually I have more epics for my Colossus because I went into the stronghold with the Colossus build because I just wanted to try them out, and I got 2 chests and 8 epics. And that in this game the epics drop towards what you're playing as. So
Right.
Thankfully.
when I first went in
I've
there,
actually never received one for anything that I wasn't playing. So
no, I haven't either. I got wrecked because I had the base stuff.
Mhm.
Like I was able to craft to my level, but it's still
Weird how
it's
that
still
works.
the common
Right.
like junk. So I went in there. I was getting obliterated. I had my shield up, 1 shot, and then 1 shot. I was like, oh, this is going to be a long game. Team actually ended up being really good. I played with Marcus most of the time.
Mhm.
And yeah, we had a good time. And then I got those epics, and we went in again.
And it was a whole new
Rolled 'em.
world.
Unstoppable. I put the shield out, and you just start running. Like when you get into the Tyrant Mine,
Mhm.
you get into the final boss fight,
Right.
and all the minion spiders come out.
Scorpion.
Scorpions, yeah, shield up and just run. And I killed them all. I just kept sprinting the entire time. They're just flying
That's
all
what
over the
most
place.
Colossuses do. That you
Oh my
run into.
God.
Favorite enemies in the game.
So
Scorpions, they are my favorite enemy. They are just honestly the design team for this just insane. Honestly, the open world and the enemies that you face in this game, every enemy feels different. This was one of my main complaints with Destiny is that everything was just a reskin of the same thing. They all kind of had the same fire mechanics. They all
Yeah.
kind of did the exact same thing. Every enemy in this is different.
So 2 components that I
The
got.
Taken were literally just black. Everything.
Okay, yeah,
They
that's
were,
true.
yeah,
They were
that was so
literally just
bad.
reskinned everything.
I was so pumped for them, and it was just trash. But the Taken King was actually still the best.
Oh
my
yeah, without
opinion.
a doubt.
Well, I stopped.
Well, we
playing
didn't play
Destiny 2.
Forsaken, but
Uh,
so far for me, that was the best one.
I just can't forgive them.
Oryx Raid was awesome. So
Yep. But back to Anthem. So in the first run through, my Colossus was getting destroyed because he had no armor
Mhm.
and he had no shields. I got 2 components that were epic. Each component gave me 1,000 armor and 900 shield. So I went in next round with plenty. It was great. And they gave me 300% damage to the shield bash.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's a god rule right
Hence,
there.
Yeah,
he
it
was
was so
running
good.
around with a shield.
It was running. And I like that in one of the patches, you can now res your teammates with the shield out, which you couldn't do.
Oh, I did not know
Previously,
they patched that.
I do not like resin.
Honestly, the live
My
service
biggest
stuff they've
issue
done
with
is so
resin
good.
is you can't pan your camera around to make sure you're not getting shot. Because if you do pan it, it stops resin.
Yeah, it does.
This happened to us. This is why this is a problem.
It's pretty
Yes.
clunky too. Like sometimes you have to be standing almost in a certain
Mm-hmm.
particular spot because sometimes it'll start
Doesn't stop.
and it'll just cut out
Yep.
and it'll just like do the initial animation, but it's not actually resing them.
Yep.
That
And
was the
then-
animation. In
Oh, you're
case
doing the
wondering,
animation. I
was
thought you
giving
were
that
just
to
gonna
you.
cut in
No.
right there. I was like, no. no.
Nah, one of ours though, we were like a little glitched. So where I was down was actually further over
Different
than
on
where
my
it showed
screen.
his screen, and
Oh,
he
wow.
could not res me. So I was like, no, further to your left until he finally like ran into me and he could res me. So on his screen, I'm way over here. I was actually over here. It was just, it's one of the things
It was
I've
like
noticed.
a 6-foot difference
Yeah.
on the game map.
Yeah,
but
it wasn't-
it mattered.
Right. But it's one of the things that I've noticed in the game is like there's so much going on. There's so many elements that the frames can't handle it, and it'll sometimes glitch like that. So what
Yeah.
happened was I hit he froze like 30 enemies, and I hit a combo on him, and they all exploded, and it killed me. And that's all this happened at the same time, and it was just like the game could not figure out
like-
what happened.
Do you know why it killed him?
Overwhelmed.
Because they were giant acid spiders.
Oh yeah, they were the workers
yeah,
with the
you-
sacks,
just-
and I
Yeah.
comboed all
Yeah.
of
Went
them
in
with
and
melee.
them.
Done.
I killed like 30 enemies. It looked really cool. I don't care.
Can you just let me throw a
And
fireball
it felt
in
really
there and
rewarding, didn't
Combo
it?
kill all of them.
I mean,
that
I
way.
killed everything. It was so cool.
You made the ultimate sacrifice.
What he likes to do is skeef my combos. So
That's the whole
I
point.
run fire and ice on my
Skeef.
storm specifically so I can combo off myself. He just
No.
likes to run in with acid spray and combo off
Ruin
my ice.
I don't use acid spray combo.
Ridiculous.
I leap up into the air and then use my melee. And
Oh
it does
yeah,
a
your
spinning
melee is a
crush,
detonator.
and it
isn't it?
detonates.
That's
Yes,
right.
and it looks awesome every time.
What's the one that's a primer? The Rangers, right?
Yes,
The electric.
Yeah, Rangers.
because I combo off the Ranger. That's why I was talking earlier about
Man,
we
is
needed
it
a Ranger.
hard
so
to
that I could
understand
beat the
what a
electric.
primer and a detonator is?
Yeah.
A lot of work. That.
Anyway,
Well, they don't explain it.
What's the need to explain?
prime
Well, for people
detonate.
that haven't played any of BioWare games of this type, or
Combos
actually any
were a thing
BioWare
in
games.
every BioWare
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
But for anybody just coming in that hasn't played the others, some notification would have been nice. But it is right there in for you. The detonators are
And
a
they've
star,
talked about it for
and the
6
primers
months.
are
Well,
circled.
that's the thing that we're thinking of as well, is that we pay a lot of attention to the game industry and this and all their live streams. Not everybody does that, so it
Yeah.
does make sense.
That's-
One
it has
piece of
a-
news
most
for
people
Anthem,
probably
though.
don't.
In Japan, 92% of the hard copies were sold within the first week. 78,000, they were the sales, I can't think of what they're called. The stores were actually concerned. They were shipping more in because they were selling so fast.
Wow.
So 92% of sales in Japan were within the first week of all the hard copies sold.
A lot of negativity for this game, but it's a hell of a lot of fun to play.
I love it.
I encourage you all to check out that review. I was very fair in what I wrote and what I said.
It's definitely got its problems, but honestly, as a whole, the game is super fun. It's everything they kind of told us they were going to deliver, and
Certainly better than Andromeda.
Andromeda is making a comeback. A lot more people are playing that and reporting that they are enjoying it greatly.
anyway,
He's so bitter.
definitely check out Anthem. It's
Have every reason to be bitter.
especially with everything coming forward with them. They've already announced this month and next month's
No
what they plan to
Quarians?
add.
Are you kidding me?
He's just so hurt by this. And you had to bring it up.
I'm sorry.
Only BioWare game I've never
Um,
replayed.
There's a novel
So,
out there.
so there's a lot of them coming up. There's a lot being added. There's a Cataclysm event coming up. It's just, if you're going to jump into the game, definitely do it. And it's worth it.
Cart, are you ready for Anthem?
Yep.
She's going to go play Fortnite.
Yeah, she is.
No, she's gonna
Gotta
go
get
carry the
those
team for
skull
Apex.
pirate things or whatever season 8's about. Still haven't gotten an answer.
Probably gonna play Overwatch, so you're all wrong.
Okay,
We
even
are all
worse.
wrong.
Dead
Did
game.
not see that coming.
She's full of surprises.
She's gonna go play
Tease.
Overwatch.
Dead
We're gonna
game.
go play Anthem. Brennan's gonna go play Apex.
You know, he's playing
Depends.
Anthem. He's playing Anthem.
And that is all the time we have this week. It's time to play. Thank you guys for joining us, and thank you guys for being on the panel.
See y'all next
See you
time.
next week.
We'll see you
See
next
ya.
week.
See ya.